This is the India grocery store, which is in Moses Lake, Washington. Moses Lake, Washington International Airport. Their services they have International Airport here at India. Mode, which means bole bole achike. That means bole ache, bole 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 achike. Bole means bole bole achike. Ache achike bole 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 ache achike means the administration office they have. The banquet party hall restaurant bar motel. CIMARON5INC banquet party restaurant bar motel, which is Ajmer, Singh, Nijjar, and mother and father and grandfather, children. Mumu, Ganja, Ivanka, Donald Trump, of course. Donald Trump wanted to know who Amir was. Oh, since the powerful Sway Microsoft compound facilities for the surfaces, Samsung 7, 8, 9, and 10, the iPhone, the S phone, the new Apple versions of their chips that are sorted to the COVID-19. The controlling processes of the warning of the adversaries and services, Mr. Donald Trump, Mumu Ganja, and Amir Singh Nijjar, CIMARON5INC, went to court, the federal court. Amir Singh Nijjar has been there the whole time, the duration period. We got on Facebook, YouTube. And the administration officer, mother and father, siblings. This is Moses Lake International Airport. You're landing on their land. You're on their airport. You're on their land. You're on their aviation 747. You're in the commercial flight runners. You're on their Samsung products, Verizon products that exploded. And we're at the Social Security office. We're at the bank 6 days a week. Chase Bank, U.S. Bank, Opa Bank, Bank of America, and also Key Bank. And the other community service federal banks, Federal, Giza, Greco, Federal, Hapo, all these federal credit services banks we're at. Oompa Bank, of course. You want to loan him, he wants $1 million, another $600,000, and another $89,000. Amir Singh, mother and father, and the father. So we're going to make arrangements, Ray. We're going to go get a Pepsi, some Coca-Cola, maybe some Nike Airs, get some Nike Air products, Air 1s, Air 2, Samsung, some Surfaces, Microsoft component services. You see Mr. Bill Gates on the Facebook, YouTube, and he got, of course, there's a Dairy Queen in Nebraska, and Dairy Queen in Nebraska has a gigantic Dairy Queen in Cozad, Nebraska, North Platte, Nebraska, and also Monroe, Nebraska. And there's a Monroe factory facility, a military facility in Nebraska that helps Air Force One and their landing gear. And we're landing in Mueller's Funeral Home. So they're gonna go get into it because Amir Singh Nijjar is with me in the Association of Services. Mr. Donald Trump want to know who he is. Come to find out, Miss Mumu and Ganja and Avak, they can talk. American citizens that are born in the United States, Nebraska and Texas, and their service is George Washington House. Mother and father, their first and last name, and their picture portraits are on my wall. And it's on the wall for centuries and centuries and centuries to come. It's already been over 100 centuries. That's back when Babylon and Jesus Christ Almighty was walking around and then killed. And then rose 7 days later from the grave where they put the rock over his covenancy, sealing him from the society, wiring his teeth shut, closing his mouth shut, and he couldn't talk, couldn't walk. They stopped from walking, stopped from talking, and stopped him from visiting. So this is the Moses Lake International Airport, and this is Boeing. We're going to get some Pepsi products, and you notice these beautiful these beautiful fabrications of their services. They implemented their the Budweiser chip for the hydroplane races, which they have no more hydroplane races, no more, because of COVID-19. See, being attacked in Othello, Washington, Mr. Eric Olson, he's a property owner. He owns a lot of property. There's housing, house development, a lumber yard, and there's a John Deere Evergreen Implement John Deere Company, and that's a JD 310. That's the mother, the father of Amir Singh Nahar, and that's a Airport Grocery Mart on Patton Airport Grocery Mart. Mr. Bodacious, he's a PBR, a professional bull rider, and he was my next door neighbor. His daughter is named Jessica. This is Budweiser. She was left as a child, only child. She's the only child, but they have brothers and sisters. You know how they get brothers and sisters kind of say this and that because she's rich. She has money. She owns a PBR, and they come in here and try to say different because I'm Felix Barela, and she's the only child. And you got the sheriff posse, police officers. You know, she goes through guys. She drops and breaks up with these guys all the time because she's always asking for something, one way or another. How much? How much? Yeah, I'll take it. JoJo's, burritos, chicken strips, everything. Very good, very good. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. And we're gonna do a food stamp. Oh yes. Oh yes. 11? Yeah. Thank you. The information that they got for the services for the indie grocery store here in Mosaic, Washington. They have these services, these appliance services, these availability services that they got, and the services here at the services you can see on all increments of the services you apply. Individual services they have appliances and individual services that they need, and this is the airport grocery store, which is applying individual sarcasm for the upgrades and the services they have. The Mueller's Bring You Home, there's some connections and services applying grandfather, which is passed away now. Gone, no more longer here. And grandfather and mother, grandmother Amir Singh not here, his mother and father. And the mother, there's no more not here no more. This should be enough evidence, collective information, recorded information, police department attacking me at the Othello, Washington, CIMARON5INC, Bank of Party Restaurant, the City Hall, the Administration Office, 1005 East Hamilton, and they caught that house on fire, and that's Sean Logan. That's Andy Miller upstairs with me, and also the services that they have, and applying the services. This is the only thing left in my grandmother. She's dead now because of these individuals attacking me on the sidewalk at Eric Olson's property, and he owns a lot of property too. Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington, 519-735-359, fax 519-736-3066.